about the muffled voice, but you gotta wear a mask when you're working with this waterlox. So this is how this second set of cabinets came out with the all the end caps. And right now I'm just working on this is that bridge panel that bridges over the sink area. So the coats were applied. I don't know if you can see that. That's that bridge panel. And that gets two lights, one there and then one there, small. So I just gave this its coats. Excuse me 1 second. I just saw I missed a little area. Okay. I just put the coats on. This is the second coat of waterlox sealer. It's a finished sealer, and it basically goes on there and hits all your open grain, seals up all your open grain. So we put on 3 coats of this, and this stuff goes on pretty easy. This one here, it's a consistency of, say, like Windex, kind of like a Windex consistency. Goes on very easy. And then, you know, it soaks into the grain, whatever the grain allows. Hold on. And you can work this, on a day like today. It's not very hot in here. It's only 60. 35% moisture. You can keep working it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to keep working it, and I'm trying to get out all the little doodads that I missed. It's kind of hard to apply this stuff if you're not in the right lighting. The best thing is to get a light and splash the surface so you can see. See, I'm going to show you. Now see, I'm hitting these edges because these edges are really soaking in, so you can see where it soaks in and where it doesn't. So 2 coats so far, 1 more coat to go. And you know, try to set up in a space that's going to have not a lot of dust, because when the dust sits in there, it gets stuck between the layers. Let me see here. I'm just doing a little touching here and there because just soak it in. And then you wait 24 hours between coats. So I do a coat a day. Tomorrow I'll come back and give it its 3rd coat of the finished sealer. And then after that, we'll hit it with the satin. And the satin goes on a little thicker. It's more like a thin syrup. It's a syrupy consistency. It's a little bit harder to apply. You just got to, you know, take your time and keep an eye on it. Because it wants to go on thicker. And even though it's thicker, it don't set up quicker. It sets up and sometimes it tries to run. Especially in these edges I'm hitting now. These are the edges that want to cause a problem. Anyways, so that's the sealer right there. That's the waterlox sealer. And then we'll put the satin on after. So, yeah, just, you know, there's little doohickeys here and there, but you gotta try to, you know, keep it as best you can. Anyways, those are those end cap panels. Okay, there they are, and now there's the satin. That comes on after coat 3, so coat 4 and 5 is with satin. Now, my dad started working the finish. Of course, we tried a lot of different ways to try to bring the finish down to a, smooth luster. Because, there's going to be dust in the air, and stuff's going to sit down and get stuck in your finish between the layers. So at the very end, when you're all done, you want to bring down a smooth finish. So what my dad likes to use and has used in the past is pumice and rotten stone, it's called, and that's the rotten, and that's a very fine powder, like baby powder. And there's the pumice. It's a little bit coarser. But here's a door he already finished down. Well, he started to. But that's what the finish looks like. It has a low luster, satin finish, but it's worked to become a uniform finish. If there's any little bit of a texture in that last coat as it dries, this brings it down, and it takes out any little pieces of dust that got stuck in there. But he's worked this just a little bit, and it's put on with a cloth, a soft cloth, and